blue strips, don't need a blue check, and know that I'm verified. I don't be talking no internet money. Let's shit verified. Pull up in front of it, all white go.
Hey family, this is John Reed, Reed Family Bacon, and today we are on the Reed Family Show with Miss Jourdy from Baddie Bites. Today we actually gonna be making some parfaits. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. Welcome back, Miss Jourdy.
Yes, I'm here.
So,
I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. So this is the original Reed Family recipe, making parfaits. So we're gonna be using some Greek yogurt. My sister uses the Greek yogurt. My dad uses the Cool Whip. And then I personally like honey, so I'm gonna drizzle that on top. And you can kind of play around with this, but you can have granola, you can have graham crackers, strawberries, blueberries, and that's pretty much it. Like, real simple and easy.
That's super easy.
We actually gonna do this together. So I'm gonna give you one, so you can do it your way. I will let you go first. So I know you already told me that you wanted the Cool Whip and the Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
I personally just use a tablespoon and stick it into the bottom of the glass. So literally Cool Whip at the very bottom. So that's it. So I'll let you do that.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Put a little Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Wait, that ain't enough.
And you can do this all to taste, like, or to how much you want to. Like, you can play around with it. Like, this is really a fun activity to do with kids. So just a summertime little treat.
So you calling me a kid?
No.
I'm a kid.
But it's that easy. Like,
Okay,
that's what I meant by that. Next, you can just do like a layer of strawberries or blueberries or both if you want to.
Okay, so it's like whip, strawberry, boom. Whip, strawberry, boom.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. So I'm gonna do the yogurt.
So you can, like I said, you can mix it, you can do whatever. Personally, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw in some strawberries on mine. But while we're doing this, what's been going on with Baddie Bites? Like, you've been on the show before.
Yes.
And like, I just curious because COVID affected everybody.
I mean, it sure did. But you know what? Baddie Bites, we are going through a little bit of a transition.
Okay.
You know, I call it the Baddie Bites remix. And I'm just rebranding right now. But as far as like during like COVID and everything and like quarantine and all that, I was really trying to focus in more on Black owned restaurants.
Okay.
So I did that a lot. One of my like top places was Simply Wholesome. I went there so many times during like the beginning stages of COVID or whatever. And it's so good. It's really good. It's like, it's healthy, but then they have like, you know, like fried chicken and like stuff like that. So I mean, you could do like, if you were into like vegan and like vegetarian, you could do that. But
so that's going into like a little bit more about like what you've been doing recently.
Yeah.
Like, overall, I like that. I've actually never had that, so like I always kind of contact you when I want something new and fresh.
Yes.
Because I'm about to say you always know where to go. So I'm actually gonna do another layer of Cool Whip in mine as well.
Yes, I love Cool Whip.
And like, you can even play around with this a little bit as well, in that sense of putting the granola in here, like on a layer before you put some more fruit. Personally, that's what I did on this one. That's like, you see the granola layer in there, like just to kind of change it up, because most parfaits only have it on the top, but then it's like you get to the bottom, you out of granola, so that's why I did that. See?
That one looks so good. It looks like the ones from McDonald's.
That don't look like no McDonald's.
I'm gonna put a little graham cracker.
See, man, you know these ones at Chick-fil-A, they do the Oreos in them. Oh,
Oreos.
yes, they do Oreo chips in there.
So now I do a little more of this.
Yep. And then I got plain Greek yogurt, so we're gonna add a little sugar. That was a little rookie mistake. So the reason why we're doing parfaits is just because it's super quick and easy. Like, you can prepare this in like less than 5 minutes, and you can just throw it in the fridge while you're going to do other things. Like, you can do it in the morning as you prep. It's like if you trying to do your makeup or something like that. Like,
Man.
go knock this out, then go finish up doing whatever you're doing.
Okay, because Lord knows that's gonna take at least an hour.
I'm gonna add an extra layer of Cool Whip onto mine.
Yeah, throw me a little, you know. Yeah. So when do we put the sugar on it?
Yeah, you can put the sugar on now if you want to.
Okay.
So just tell me when it comes to this sugar.
When?
All right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're gonna layer it with some more fruit. As far as like Baddie Bites, I know like y'all originally had like set it up where you wanted to travel a little bit more. COVID kind of ruined that.
ruined it all the way.
Where are some places that you still trying to go see, like for like fashion, makeup, or whatever?
Oh man, I would love to go like overseas. It's been something that's been on my mind. I've really been wanting to go to London.
Okay.
More so for fashion, because you know London food is like
That's on my bucket list.
Well, literally everyone that I've talked to, like Americans that's been to London, they're always like, the food is trash, but everything else is nice. As far as food, I would definitely want to go back to New Orleans. Love New Orleans, love the food, love seafood.
I've always wanted a beignet. Like I went to New Orleans and did not have a beignet, and I regret it to this day.
What?
Stevie's, it's on Pico actually.
Okay.
They have beignets. It's like New Orleans like style food or whatever.
I'm going
Bomb.
tomorrow.
And it's black owned.
Reed Family Bacon is coming to support Stevie's. Now that we finish these though, we're gonna throw these in the fridge and we're gonna jump to this raspberry lemon drop shot.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Alright, so now that the parfaits are chilling in the fridge, we about to get to this drink.
Okay, so we're gonna do a raspberry lemon drop martini. So first things first, we have our little shaker here. You need to fill it up with ice, so we already did that. First, we're gonna put in 1.5 ounces of vodka.
Little side note, me and Grey Goose go way back.
So if you wanna grab the measuring, so 1.5 ounce is actually gonna be the bigger one. Yeah.
Look at this teamwork. Y'all see this?
So that's one.
I normally just do it by hand. I'm a little heavy-handed too, so we get
Yeah, you be guesstimating.
Yeah, of course. I do a little 3 count every now and again.
Ah! Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little.
See, look.
Okay. So then we're gonna put some lemon in. Actually, you could just cut a fresh one. I'm gonna use this for the garnish. Just cut it in half. Oh, that lemon fresh.
So my dad taught me to do it when it's upside down. So that way the seeds, if there is any, do not.
It'll go in your hand. Okay, come on, Tip. So that's good. I don't think we will need the second one because then we're gonna use this sweetened lime juice. You could also use simple syrup, but don't do too much of this one just because you already used the lemon, the fresh lemon. If you do simple syrup, you can actually do a 1/2 ounce. But for this one, we're just gonna do like 3/4. We can use a small one and just fill it up like, maybe like right there.
Okay.
Not too much, cause like I said, it will get like tart.
This is my first time really measuring a drink. Like I ain't never did nothing like this.
I mean, honestly, when I'm just at home with my homegirls, all that, I'm not measuring, you know? I'm just gonna throw it in there and, you know, wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
I might throw it like a shot. I'd be like, oh, like mix in like, oh, like yeah, say 2 shots. Okay, cool. Double shot, triple.
We're gonna do 2 1.5 ounces of the juice.
I'm not trying to test your gangster.
You didn't fill it up. Fill it up.
My bad, my bad.
Actually, let's probably do like 3.
Is that better this time?
Yeah, do 1 more. So just gonna shake it up a little bit.
It's supposed to get all up in
I
it.
mean, I'd be scared that this thing gonna pop out, so I'd be like, let me just, you know, back up a little bit, give it a little space. Okay, so then before we pour this, we're gonna let that like simmer, let that marinate. We're actually gonna garnish the rim. So we have like a little plate of lime juice and then a little plate of sugar. So we're just gonna take our glass, dip it in the lime juice, get it nice and saturated, and then dip it in the sugar. And yes, ma'am. You want to try it?
Absolutely. I really did always kind of wonder how.
How they do this, right?
Yes. Look at that.
Yes.
Expert.
So now we can pour. I'm nervous. I am nervous.
Is it really gonna make 2? That's the.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little right here and then a little right here. Okay, so then just to like.
Whoa. You about to stab me?
Just to finish this off, we're gonna put lemon like rim garnish or whatever. You getting all scared.
I don't play with knives.
And we're gonna take the guts out, like the actual lemon part. gonna take
So
that
you
out.
just want like the little curly?
Yeah.
Okay. As y'all can tell, I really don't savor my drinks like I'm supposed to. I just kind of drink it.
I mean, I love a martini. I pay attention to all of that. So I'm gonna like curl that up a little bit so it can be kind of cute. And then boom.
Okay. While she's cutting up the second one, I'm gonna grab the parfaits real quick, and then we're gonna take it to the couch to ask some more questions. And I'm actually gonna throw a little bit of honey on here, just to drizzle that on there. It's the final step and making this pop. And would you like some as well?
Ooh, nah, I'm gonna be a good girl.
All right. In the meantime, like we've already talked about travel, like we already talked about your fashion. What else have you been doing during COVID?
Honestly, I was being real like chill during COVID. I'm not gonna lie, I was stressed out, so I didn't really like do as much as I really should have been doing. But now I'm really going hard. Some things that I want to do, I don't want to share too much.
You gotta wait and see.
Yeah, like
hit that follow button.
But I've been getting a lot more serious with my YouTube channel, and I've been adding more like lifestyle and makeup stuff versus like only food content.
Okay.
But I still want to do like food content, interviewing restaurant owners, mukbangs, vlogs, stuff like that. But I also want to add like get ready with me's and, you know, things that are not related to food but still like stuff that I'm really interested in.
Absolutely.
So I really want to do like try on hauls and stuff like that.
What's a try on haul?
Just like I'm buying clothes and then just trying it on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's really popular for like women that's like in beauty and fashion and all that.
There's some guys out there too.
Right.
I'm more in touch with my creative side when it comes to baking versus fashion. So I always like to learn something new. What is like your target audience in that sense?
Mostly women, and then between like 18 to like mid-30s. As far as other bloggers that are into food, it's such a big range, like I can't even, you know.
Got you. So they would love this parfait that's real light and airy. Like I said, we can use Greek yogurt. I use the Cool Whip. I've been smashing on it this whole time she's been talking. It's fire.
Man, the Cool Whip, I would eat a whole spoon of this shit, like, for real.
Like, this is my first time really making it too. All of these recipes and stuff that you're gonna see on the show are based on that. Real light and airy. We converse about it. Make sure it's something you're comfortable with. Make sure you ain't got no allergies, nothing like that.
Yeah.
And that's the same type of service I provide for the baking and everything else. So
of course.
Like, customer service is a big deal for me, and just making sure people are happy. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's what we here for. And I feel like you do the same, get that same energy when it comes to fashion and like your food advice and like people like where to go, because not everybody can do that. So
okay, cause baby, I'm tired.
All right, we on toast to you.
You know, I was okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
that's it.
I really like the sugar on the rim. As y'all can tell, I have a sweet tooth. I love me some sweets, ice cream.
So you saying we should make some ice cream?
You know how to make ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Let's go.
So
Baddie Bites, Reed Family Baking Part 2.
Do you have anything else that's kind of like pressing on your mind that you want to share, like going forward, or what you can bless us with at this moment? Like,
yeah, cause I just don't want to get too much, because my whole thing is you never know who's watching and who will be wishing good or wishing bad on you. Baddie Bites remix. I'm gonna just say that.
All right, you heard it here first. Before we close it out here, Miss Jourdy, where can we find you?
Okay, y'all can find me on Instagram at Baddie Bites. That's BADDIE BITES. You can also find me on YouTube at Hey Miss Jourdy. Don't laugh at me. That's Jourdy with 2 Y's.
Yeah, you already know. Y'all can follow me on everything. Reed Family Baking. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe to both channels. Follow us on Instagram. We out here. All right, peace out, family.
Bye.